Whether Keir Starmer resigns today or tomorrow is, at this point, almost irrelevant. The verdict has already been delivered, not just by the UK Supreme Court, but by the far more merciless judge of public opinion. Once celebrated as the man who could restore dignity and integrity to British politics, Starmer now finds himself at the epicenter of a scandal so explosive it threatens to unravel the Labour Party from within. It wasn't whispers anymore when the Supreme Court ruled him guilty of breaching political funding laws, specifically by accepting a £4 million offshore donation. The ruling dropped like a bomb, igniting outrage in Westminster and provoking a total breakdown in party unity. The details revealed in court were damning. Labour, under Starmer's watch, knowingly bypassed required disclosure protocols, concealing the true origins of these questionable donations. The story could have ended there, but it didn't. The scandal had been quietly brewing in the shadows for months. Rumors traded in Westminster bars, speculation on political podcasts. Everything changed when a cache of verified documents was leaked during a live televised debate, leaving no room for doubt. These documents traced the money directly to sectors Labour had long condemned: fossil fuels, arms manufacturers, and private healthcare giants. What had once been dismissed as conspiracy was now undeniable legal fact. The court's judgment was blunt, calling the act not just unlawful, but a profound betrayal of public trust. Inside Labour, the response was immediate and ruthless. Over 40 MPs, including senior shadow ministers, signed a private letter demanding Starmer's resignation. Momentum, the grassroots faction that once propelled Jeremy Corbyn, went public, accusing Starmer of a wholesale betrayal of Labour values. Internal party chats, later leaked to the press, revealed panic, emotional meltdowns, and threats of coordinated resignations. Emergency meetings stretched late into the night as senior figures scrambled to plot a path through the chaos. Lisa Nandy's name was floated as a neutral caretaker, someone who might steady the ship, if that was even possible. Outside the party, the reaction was no less fierce. Protests erupted in city centers. Hand-painted signs reading, "Resign or be removed," and "Clean Labour, not Starmer's Labour," filled the streets. Social media became a battleground. Hashtags like "Starmer out now" and "Labour corruption" rocketing to the top of national trends. Lifelong Labour supporters filmed themselves shredding their membership cards, their disappointment raw and unfiltered. Even Starmer's knighthood came under threat, as an online petition to strip the title gathered tens of thousands of signatures in a matter of hours. Labour's traditional allies were just as quick to distance themselves. Unite, the party's biggest union backer, issued a chilling ultimatum: support for Labour would be withdrawn unless the party cleaned house. Other unions followed suit, reviewing the funding that underpins Labour's entire electoral machinery. Without this support, Labour's general election campaign could wither before it even begins. Through all this, Starmer remained silent. No statement, no press conference, not even a tweet. The leadership vacuum only emboldened critics, both within Labour and across the aisle. Nigel Farage called Labour a crime scene, while Reform UK's Richard Tice branded the scandal treason in a suit and tie. Donations to rival parties surged. Calls for criminal prosecution echoed from both sides of Parliament. Then came the next wave. New leaks surfaced: undisclosed luxury gifts, five-star hotel stays in Brussels, and secret meetings with EU lobbyists during sensitive post-Brexit trade negotiations. Emails suggested Starmer was considering a covert plan to re-enter the EU single market, bypassing public debate in Parliament altogether. The fallout was immediate and overwhelming. Brexit supporters were furious, pro-EU centrists felt duped, and the public saw only more proof of political elitism and misconduct. A Snap poll revealed that 72% of Britons believe Starmer must resign immediately. Nearly half of Labour's own base agreed. Inside Labour HQ, operations ground to a halt. Staff resigned. PR firms severed ties. Reports suggested Starmer's legal team had already prepared a resignation speech, but he refused to deliver it, convinced he could ride out the storm. Yet every day of defiance dragged the party closer to collapse. Labour now stands on a cliff edge. If Starmer steps aside, the rebuilding must begin at once. If he stays, the party risks alienating its base, losing union support, and facing financial ruin. This isn't just a scandal, it's a political reckoning. The entire nation is watching, and the outcome will shape the future of British politics for years to come.